Oh, hola. Hello. Yo. Seems like I wasn't going live. Let's see. Whoop. Anyone there? Hello. Hi. Hello. You guys there? Estamos en vivo. We're live. Speaking in English, speaking in Spanish, hablando en español, hablando en inglés. So much stuff. Tanta cosa para hacer. Ya estamos en vivo. No, ya me estoy escuchando como en loop ya. Así que eso quiere decir que de algún lado estoy saliendo. Qué complicado esto de encontrar el modo en línea. So hard to know when I'm live or not. Hola, Úrsula. Let's get to work. Vamos a trabajar. Let's get to work. Porque al menos veo que hay alguien ahí. Someone's out there watching me. I got the feeling somebody's watching me. A ver si voy a bloquear temporalmente la barra de tareas. Let us block the toolbar for a little bit. There we go. Ahí está. Lo tenía para esconder. I had this hiding thing going on. Okay. A ver si funciona el chat. Let's try the chat. Chat. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Bueno, que estoy en vivo. Live. Ahí va. Bien. All right. Ok. Damos el pase. Va un poquito de escena. Foto flash. Vamos a hacer la transición. Let us transition. ¡Woohoo! Ok. Entonces, tenemos esta commission. We have this commission. Brother Bug. Es un personaje de Frankoviv, a character from Frankoviv. And these are his specs. Estas son las especificaciones. Tiene una cantidad de detalles importantes. Lots of details. So, así que I actually already started on this one some time ago. Ya había empezado en esta hace un tiempo. Y el truco ahora era seguirla. Para trabajarlo, agarré una de las imágenes de la máscara y lo trabajé en perspectiva, lo distorsioné un poco. Bajé unas referencias de fotos para lo que son el pelo, el peinado, the dreads. Y tomé muchas fotos de mi muñeco de Power Rangers SPD B-Squad Blue Ranger. My model today will be my SPD Blue Ranger from B-Squad. Que tiene una armadura parecida. He has a very similar getup. Así que vamos a tratar. I'm sorry I'm doing both languages at the same time. It's the first time I'm doing like this bilingual stream. Me disculpo por este stream bilingüe. Es la primera vez que estoy tratando de hacer ambas cosas a la vez. Pero como me voy a enfocar en dibujar, no creo que sea un problema. Since I'm going to focus on just drawing, I don't think it will be a problem. But if you have any questions, feel free to write them on the chat and I'll answer it in the proper language. Si tienen alguna pregunta, escriban en el chat y yo contestaré en el lenguaje adecuado sobre la marcha. Ah, esto es muy gracioso. Como tiene... This is a photo of my hand holding some paint. Es mi mano agarrando algunas pinturas acrílicas. Because I wanted this pose for the hand and the marbles. Hi there, Forza Q8. Oh, hola, Forza Q8. No sé si estamos hablando en inglés o español. I don't know if you're speaking Spanish or English, but I'm going to reply in both languages unless you say, hey, I'm speaking in English, so just reply in English. O que me digas, estoy hablando en español, solo contesto en español. Okay, you don't speak Spanish. Since you seem to be the only one on chat right now, I'll be speaking mostly in English. Just for you, guy. Okay. So, let's see. This is the entire drawing. I already added these few. Here we go. As you can see, I had already added some of the extra details I needed to work on this because of course, the helmet from my reference doesn't match the helmet that was needed. Of course, didn't have any dreads, so now he does. And let's try to pinpoint any other details that might have escaped my base model. Probably all these pouches and belts. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to throw a general sketch on top of this. I'm going to make this a smaller reference on the side. I have other references from other artists, but this seems to be like the proper character detail sheet. So I want to respect it as much as I can. These are the other drawings done by other artists. Some nice commissions, very dynamic, most of them. So I wanted to make a similar action-oriented pose, and that's why I went with I started playing with my toys in order to get a cool pose. I think I found a nice pose for this. So let's see. Let's try to make this work. Okay, I'm on my sketch layer. Let's see. I'm probably going to add, of course, some webbing coming out here. That's going to go to the screen like these other commissions have. Like this cool web shooter. So working something like that. First, the web shooter seems to be like, oh, this has a small delay. Let's hope it doesn't get too bad. But yeah, it's going to go something like this probably. What I also need is, well, the shoulder pads quite close to my reference, so let's work it like this. Perhaps exaggerated a little bit. Tiny bit on top, then going down. Maybe let's have it surround the arm a little bit more. Hagamos que rodee un poco más el hombro. I apologize for my accent or any other thing that you may not understand. Me disculpo por mis acentos. En español me disculpo por estar hablándoles inglés también. Estoy tratando de abarcar todo mi público a la vez. Perhaps I'm reaching too far. But I'm going to try to please as many people as I can. I'm a people pleaser. I can't help it. Let's go down over here, maybe. Something like this. Um, hmm, this arm actually has bandages. So other than the web shooter here, all we need is the bandages. And of course, I'm going to close this fist. Not going to leave it open like in the reference. Huh? See here if that's a pocket. It has this whole web pattern, which is going to be a tiny bit hard to make out. Maybe just doing this will be enough. This has small strap around here. Let's work with that as well. And let's give this wrap here too. Sadly, I don't have any back view of the character here. No tengo ninguna referencia posterior del personaje visto de atrás. Así que estoy inventando un poco. Lots of straps. It's a busy design. I like this sort of scarf he has. Let's start with that over here. As a Kamen Rider fan, I love scarves. Fanático de Kamen Rider, todo lo que son bufandas, me encanta. Fanático de Yotaro Ishinomori en general. Y vamos a hacer algún dread que vaya para adelante. Let's put some dreads in front, some dreads going behind. Oh. Swoop. You can see, even though I'm using some references, I'm not sticking to them because they're just that, they're references, and I have to make everything make sense for my drawing. Aunque estoy usando referencias, obviamente no estoy apegándome a ellas demasiado porque necesito que tenga sentido con el resto de mi dibujo. I'm going to keep this strap here. And we need something diagonal, just like this. And reaches like a fanny pack here. Much respect to the fanny packs. I actually wear them all the time. Respecto a todas las riñoneras. Soy de usar riñoneras un montón. Let's try to throw some general lines. Know what I'm drawing and where I'm drawing it. Of course, just general stuff, because all the details will be added eventually. I'm just trying to keep the main shapes in place so I can also start taking down some of the references. There we go. So let's take the hand out. Again, some bandages and that web shooter on the back of the hand. Algunos web shooters en la parte de atrás de la mano. Así que, bandages up to here. These are going to be marbles. What's the different pronunciation between marbles and marble? Is it the way I'm saying it? Is it marble and marbles and marble and marbles? It's a bit hard for me. Mhm. Okay, that way we can get rid of the hand reference because I can work with this already. Do 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 do. Si hay alguien que hable español en el chat, hable ahora o calle para siempre y voy a terminar hablando en inglés. Anyone's chat is speaking another language other than English or Spanish, please do speak now so I can accommodate for you guys. There we go. Reference. Here we go. We need a main fan back in front. Easy. Hola Úrsula, my cat is popping up to say hi. Man, I love pouches. Me encantan los bolsillos. It's my 90s kid part, growing up with Rob Liefeld and Jim Lee designs. Pouches for all. Let's try. Let's move this in diagonals, more like this. Such a busy design. I'm lucky I'm only drawing this as a commission for this one pinup. Drawing a comic with this character would take quite a long bit. Check it. All respite, save. I don't want this to crash again. Hay que grabar, recuerden grabar siempre. Let's try to purge. And it's healthy to purge. Shin guards, mostly square. Do. And again, I'm exaggerating them a little bit here compared to the reference. One big pocket over here. Pouch. Like sneakers, right? Is this working? Check. Okay, this and that one is something like this, something like this. Oh, bigger. Like this. And small spin over there. There we go. And wait. What's here on the shoulder pads? Loose things. Try to add a couple of those loose things over here. This. Okay. I believe we have our basic sketch. Here, so I get to know. There we go. Okay. We have our sketch. Tenemos nuestro boceto. Se suma más gente. More people join the fun. Por favor, comenten en qué idioma están escuchando esto. Please comment what language are you listening to this in, so I know in which one to speak. I'm already speaking English for Forza Q8. Ya estoy hablando en inglés para Forza Q8. Si alguien habla en español, avise. anyone speaks in Spanish, please let me know. De esa forma cuido mi esquizofrenia. Helps me keep my schizophrenia in check. Now that we have our base sketch, I'm going to lower the opacity, make a new line art layer in which I'll be working in blacks and with a smaller brush because I did all this on 19. Going to be using 8. Acabo de hacer una capa nueva. Bajé la opacidad de la capa boceto, hice una capa nueva y voy a estar trabajando con la tinta por fuera de estos personajes. Esto igual es el boceto general que conseguimos a partir de nuestras fotorreferencias y dibujo referencias. Igual tenemos que respetar lo más posible. Voy a llevarlo un poquito más para atrás. Esto abajo del boceto. Así siempre veo y no se me solapa una cosa sobre otra. Let's give this a little save. There we go. We can work with this. Igual voy a usar un trazo grueso. I'll still use a thicker brush for the things that are closest to camera, para las cosas que están más cerca de la cámara. That way, I can give this sense of depth and perspective and an easier way to read it. This, in general, with my 19 brush. Oh. Mm. Just for that. And what I'll be doing next is, voy a hacer a continuación, parecido, something similar, but for this layer. also use it here. So now we are going to use brush number 9. Ahora sí vamos a usar el pincel número 9. ¿Estás bien? Oh. ¿Qué pasa, Úrsula? My cat is here complaining about something or asking about something. I'm not sure what exactly. And he won't speak my language. Marcelo, otro mensaje cancelado. Si era un chiste, por favor, no te burles. O sea, no es que no te burles. No te resistas a burlarte. Por favor, comenta, bromea. Lo necesito. Úrsula? Well, here's the thing about my cat Úrsula. Este es el asunto con mi gato Úrsula. Y sí, gato. Es macho. Yes, Úrsula is a female name, but he's a male. Ah. And Úrsula, has realized that he can get my attention by scratching my DVD collection. Cuando quiere llamar mi atención, empieza a arañar los DVDs que tengo en una pequeña biblioteca. That's not cool. That's not nice. But I have to react to it. I cannot not react to it because that's when he starts doing worse things to get my attention. He's one mean, calculating cat. Yeah. Marcelo, ¿vos me entendés cuando hablo en inglés? Por las dudas. Digo, para controlar un poco la esquizofrenia y no estar hablando en dos idiomas todo el tiempo a la vez. Porque yo estoy hablando en inglés para Forza Q8. Y obviamente que estoy tratando de ser lo más mainstream posible acá. De agradarle a todo el público. Ah, bien, ya se está viendo cool esto. This is already looking cool. Un mensaje con un error de tipeo, errar es humano. ¿Qué personaje estás dibujando? Yes. Okay. The character here is Brother Voodoo from Francoviv, who is a long-time commissioner. You've probably seen me work on different characters of him from his universe. Usually, when you see a character that's like mostly gore inclined, it's usually one of his commissions. He's a big fan of horror and has many slasher style characters that I've had the pleasure to work with. This one is more on the soldier side. I was gonna say superhero or supervillain, but he's a more classic character compared to the others I usually work on. Still has his Predator vibes, Spider-Man vibes, and of course, like we can all find some common references because again, we were all influenced by the same stuff. So it's easy to pinpoint the Spider-Man influence, for instance, as is to be expected in a character that shoots webs. Well, there's so much more to work here. Ah. It's going to get a tiny bit messy in a little while. I'm already liking how this is coming up, so that's good. It's a good sign. It's a fun design to work with, but very busy, so it's going to take a while. This won't be one of our fast streams. It's a tiny bit intimidating. Sometimes I spend more time thinking about the art than actually drawing it, which is quite frustrating. But again, some works do intimidate me, and if there's no deadline, that can lead to me overthinking the work, and that's not healthy at all. So I actually have another project I have to work on that I'm trying to underthink just to get it done because it's a very silly and cheap project. But from time to time, my head goes places and overcomplicates things that it shouldn't complicate. So that's how we roll. I'm actually trying to make a feature film, an animated feature film, an extra cheap animated feature film for my 40th birthday. I want to make something that lasts at least 40 minutes for my 40th birthday so that I can finally say, oh yeah, I did it. It's not about quality, it's about length in that case. And that's why I'll be working on something like that that will be at best average, but the thing is that I just need it to be. I don't need it to be perfect, I just need it to be. And that's what I'll be working on after I'm done with some of my stuff. Again, making a feature film in 3 days is going to be hectic and certainly not a recipe for success, but I do want to try making that out and see what happens. And I'm getting a phone call. Aló. Hola Santi, ¿qué notas? Sí, claro. Enseguida. Dale. So my brother-in-law is needs a key of mine so he can move some stuff so we can get some work done today. Let's hope everything goes according to plan. Yeah, I thought it was from the Predator franchise. Yeah, the reference is certainly there. I mean, it's hard to watch a Helmet and Dreads to see a Helmet and Dreads and not think about Predator. Oh, I have to make sure that my cat isn't getting near my brother-in-law. No hablo español. No problems, Needle Mouse. I'll keep speaking in English for the time being. Then I believe everyone here speaks English or understands English for the time being. I guess. Tell me, guys, if I'm right or wrong. Okay. I see my cat from over here. He's not going anywhere dangerous, so that's good. Mm-hmm. 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 Of course, I need to put black here. Do 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 do. Trying to make in a very. Ah, no, this doesn't look good. No. Let's try it now. Let's see. And this works for me better. Let's work this part over here. It. As long as school face doesn't on, we can all speak in English. Oh, I understood that reference. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 5. The Phantom Pain. Man robbed from their language, their honor, and their stuff. Wait, I need to watch the reference from the shoulder pad again. See? Okay, so it's mostly that big part over there that I need to worry about. Just like this. No, actually, a tiny bit more over here. Oh. There we go. Do, 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 do. Okay. I like how comic bookish this is looking. This should work. It should. Like this. Even though this has lots and lots and lots of details, they're fun details to work with. It's nice to stretch some rendering skills and stuff like this. It's almost cell-like. Putting my own flavor to it here and there. There we go. Yeah, not like this. Yeah. Oh. Want everything to go black there. Just that part, yes. Go. Yep. The forearm armor details remind me of Judge Dredd's shoulder armor. Yeah, you know, I know the Sylvester Stallone Judge Dredd film gets a lot of hate, but I really like the production design on that film. I love the comic book over exaggerated shoulder pads and similar. Um, I understand what they did with the better Judge Dredd movie, but I do feel like the helmet that Carl Urban wears is feels very out of place with the rest of his outfit. Like maybe they should have gone with either a tuned down version of the helmet, or uh, exaggerate a tiny bit more stuff like the shoulder pads on the armor. But again, this that's just what's the word? Um, it's aesthetics. It's a personal taste thing of mine. I just happen to like more um, exaggerated, interesting visuals than regular stuff. I like regular stuff for regular films, like for instance, uh, Expendables. I don't need the Expendables to be wearing impressive big shoulder armor, but I do need Judge Dredd to look impressive. So that's just my thoughts on that subject. Again, I love Power Rangers. I love their aesthetics, and watching a subdued version of Power Rangers isn't exactly my main cup of tea. Again, long live Keita Memiya and all of his designs and films, because that man knows a thing or two about style. Every film of his is highly stylish, and it feels like a look into an entire new world. And it's all very recognizable. You get to see every sang by Keita Memiya. Even in films, he's not working as a director, but just as a character designer. And it's impossible not to go, yeah, that's a Keita Memiya design. And any film is way better for it. I love his monsters. Both the way they're eventually rendered either in stop motion or CGI, I believe they're all very cool looking designs for the monsters. Is there an elbow pad I need to be aware of? No elbow pads. For someone using so much padding, not having an elbow pad is surprising. Unexpected for me. Okay, here we go. Do, 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 do. Which is need to save again. I'm already feeling the lag. Need to purge the system a little bit. Before I lose all my progress, as it has happened before and will happen again. Save. I realize now that my brother-in-law had actually sent me a message, and of course I didn't look at it because I'm right here, right now. Do, 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 do. Back here so I can separate foreground and background a little bit more. I have a very rather classic inking approach. Guess I could say that. How's this looking? Hey, they're good looking. Cool when artists have some signature trademarks in the styles. Hola, bro. Hola, Iván. ¿Todo bien? I'm speaking both in English and Spanish, trying to keep everyone happy here. Estoy hablando en español y en inglés, tratando de mantener a todos felices aquí. Thanks for showing up. Any audience is highly appreciated. Okay, let's do our marbles. Let's not lose our marbles. I'm going to use my circle tool just so this keep and stay as geometrical as possible. Do, 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 do. There we go. The web shooter needs to be out there. There we go. Do, 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 do. How's it hanging? ¿Cómo van las cosas? Do that jump. There we go. Todo joya. Tu estilo me recuerda a Venture Bros. Sólido. Creo que este es mi dibujo menos Venture Brosiano. Yo en otra época tenía un estilo más estilo Venture Bros. Estaba más caricaturesco y lo uso siempre que puedo, pero justo en este dibujo estoy un poco más eh, clásico, noventoso cómic. O sea, le estoy metiendo mucho más detalle. Aunque en Virtual Bros tienen también un montón de dibujos donde agarran muchas cues de dibujos clásicos de cómic. Ahí va. Ahí va. Vamos a ponerle. Le faltan. Vamos hacia acá. There we go. Ah. Ahí va. Great drawing, Bo. Muchas gracias, Marcelo. We have two Marcelos on the stream right now. Both cool as F. In the animated feature I'm trying to make right now, you'll probably see more of Adventure Bros style once I start working on it properly, because yeah, animation doesn't exactly allow for this sort of rendering. Not too much. So even the Mortal Kombat animated films try to play it down a tiny bit. There we go. We're getting close to the head. Just checking if there's something else I should be aware of. Saving, purging. Let's take off the sketch for a second. Here, let's add some tiny bit of ink shades here and there. Obviously, I'm going to add way more shading once I'm doing the shading part of the coloring. This is going to be a color commission after all. Some black down here. Too much, but just enough. Oh. Works for me. Okay, let's go for the head and finish this once and for all. Hagamos como Thor y invoquémosle a la cabeza. ¿Estamos? ¿Estás entero, Úrsula? Okay, I have my key back. My brother-in-law did his thing, and my cat is still here. So it's a win-win situation for all those of us involved. Let's see. You know the thing with this design, though, that's going to make a lot of problems. Que parte de este diseño me va a dar un montón de problemas. It's the web texture. You see this? There's this web pattern all over the design. That's going to be a tiny bit problematic for me. It's good. Especially with all the folds that I did in the clothing. Let me try to make this surround the arm a little bit more. There we go. Something like this. There we go. works for me. Maybe some here. Es un sí. Sí. Es un personaje original. This is an original character called Brother Bug from Franco Viv, who has hired me to make other of his OCs before. Ha hecho varios personajes, tiene como su propio universo narrativo donde hay varios personajes. Este es uno de muchos. You probably saw some of my other process videos working on characters of his in my channel as well. Okay, let's do the scarf. Mm-hmm. Let's put some here like this. There we go. And our tiny shoulder pad should is over here as well. Let's keep it mostly black. Oh, I was forgetting about this small, strange details in the shoulder armor. I'm not exactly sure what they are, if they're Velcros or stuff, but they're over there. Okay. And now, of course, we have to do the. Maybe I can something like this here. Oh, yeah. Okay, that feels better. Save. Do 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 do. Lower the opacity a tiny bit so I know. Okay, there we go. This is what I need to see. There we go. And something like this. There we go. Capacidad para esas cositas. Y ahí van las rastas, the dreads. Black. Maybe dropping a tiny bit into the light. Hacemos que estén en negro, pero que se vayan acercando a la luz de a poco. Las que están ahí. Solo para que se lea prolijo. I was see. Okay. I recently noticed a spider web pattern of the clothes. It's like Fear from Metal Gear Solid 3 who had a web patterns in his outfit. Yeah. There's some nice Metal Gear influences probably in the design as well. Okay, we're moving to a smaller brush so I can make more damage. Here, a more detailed approach to the dreads. So, do 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 do. Hope you guys are liking this so far. Espero que les esté gustando y que se esté entendiendo. I really hope that you guys are understanding what I'm saying. English isn't my first language, so probably my accent is kind of a bit out of control, but I'm doing my best. I did study for many years, so this is one of the nice ways I can practice. Oh, damn it. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Oh, no. And no. And get back into place, please. There we go. Being a VTuber, even a PNG tuber, it's some of the resources in your computer, and I'm only working on a laptop, not a gaming laptop either, so it's taxing to be doing all of this at the same time, working on a commission and being portrayed as a cute, cartoony ranger. I have to pick and choose my battles better. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, oh, there we go. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Shoot. Well, I gotta say, this looks quite badass. Real liking how this is looking. Very detailed drawing. Hello, mi gatito Ursula. Ursula's around here again. How's this going? Okay, looks like all we have to do is do the line art for the face, the mask, the helmet. Where was my reference? For the helmet, there we go. Oh. What I'm using here is one of the helmets from the other drawings, but of course I distorted it a tiny bit so that it fits the perspective that I wanted to give it. And okay, that's already taken care of. Here we go. Let's You. Let's go with you. It's a very complicated helmet design, and while the film I'm working on does have helmets in it, I'll actually be using symbols to animate, so that way I make sure that I don't have to draw the helmet every single time. Like here. Let the eyes pop up a bit more. I actually did some adjustments for this part of the mask. Oh, that didn't go as intended. Tiny bit more. There we go. And let's see again my helmet preference. But let's move it to the side. No, not you. You're the thing I'm trying to reference. Let's get you on top of this other reference. This turn up. Okay, here we go. It's going to have and here we go. Go. So this places. Mm-hmm. Over here. Oh. Okay. Wait. Let's see that part. Yeah. Something like this. Something like this. Tiny bit like that. Tiny bit like this. Okay, I think we're done with the line art. see how it looks overall, and save. The mask design has a Sector or Cyrex vibe. Yeah, Sector and Cyrex from Mortal Kombat are clearly references to the Predator as well. And of course, here's the fun thing. The photo reference I use for this model here, this is the Power Rangers Space Patrol Delta SPD B Squad Blue Ranger. And it's an American design. It's an original American design because what's the word? The original series didn't have this A Squad, this evil previous Ranger squad that turns evil. So the helmets are from Mega Ranger or Power Rangers in Space, with some kit bashing, some parts added to it. Then there's this black bodysuit as a base, and on top of it is basically BMX biker gear, or stunt cycling biker gear, with a lot of what's the word? Paint applications and stuff. I really like that design. That's why I work hard to get this figure. So there's pretty much another underlying layer of of Cyrax and Sector for this character while being worked on this commission. Let's see. Perhaps too much black on top, not enough black below. Let's see if I can add some like this here, some here, some here, like this. That should help a tiny bit. Let's check if I left out anything from the original design. Do 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 do. Well, it seems like we have everything we need. Let's see if we can get it into color. Okay, what's the main color that's going to be used the most? It's one of these two. Let's go with this one. Because whenever I'm trying to make the flat colors, I usually start with the color that's the most present there, and I make a fill with it. I select everything that's not going to be colored, and then just invert. And there we go. So, that sort of saves me some time. Still, I'm going to have to lower the opacity a tiny bit so that it doesn't get mixed with the black too much. And of course, now we're going to use this color. Try to fill everything that's colored like that. Let's put our reference back up here. There we go. And save. Because we don't want to lose any of the progress. As the scary voice of Mortal Kombat would say, outstanding. Yeah. Thank you. But also I'm going to pick the colors for the lights. that are in some of these places, and let's start with that. There we go. There we go. Wait, not that much. Yep. Yep. Of course, you. There we go. Yep. 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 Thanks. Yeah, my other cat showed up. Here or here. There we go. That helps a lot. Jim. Do 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 do. Okay, so this goes like that. Why? 70 perhaps too much. Here we go. To use a larger brush, I'm going to block the flats so I can do stuff like this. Oh, it's getting cold, man. Go around. So your hand goes like this. Yes. Oh. Stuff needs to be raised. There you go. Basically all the shorts. They're not shorts, but still. Okay, I need to use a lower tolerance. There we go. So I stop painting everything and just paint what's necessary to paint. This with the brushes. There we go. Do 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 do. Basically, all of this needs to be in this color. Going to in this color too. And we need to in this color as well. Most of the protected gears in this color, and then it has a yellow jacket texture, so I have to adapt to that. There we go. So the protected gear is going to go this color as well. Straps as well. There. See this up closer. Yeah, it's always the same. Just that the line art makes it darker. Wait. What's that? Yeah, it's all the same. Pretty much all of this half is all the same color. So it like this. There we go. Strap on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's going to be this color. The half is going to be this color. There we go. We also need this color for this one. There we go. And straps from this side is going to be this color too. The web shooter as well. That's it. The straps on this side are going to be on this color. There we go. This part, this color as well. There we go. This is this color. Same color. Up to here. Okay. This color for this part. No. There we go. Let's keep grabbing that part as well. Do this manually. We must take matters into our own hands. See the helmet reference up close here. And move it to the side and behind. Brown for this part. There we go. For this one. Oh, there's a division there. I didn't notice that division before. I need to make a small line in between here and here. There we go. Now we're back to this color. Well, not all of this, just you. Lower the opacity, the tolerance. There we go. Here we go. You and you. You over here. You over there. And in my other helmet reference was over here, maybe. There we go. Let's up the opacity a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. And you will be this color, you will be this color. Color right here. And you will. I might be addicted to the fill bucket. You over here. You over here. over here, over here, over there, like this, over here, over there. Okay. So let's see how it's really looking. Save. Yeah, this is the current look for it. And I gotta say I'm liking it. How much time have we spent working on this? Doesn't say. Okay. Wait, OBS certainly knows how much time we've spent on this. An hour and a half. Okay, so we went from reference, my reference collage, to the sketch, to ink, to these flat colors, all in an hour and a half. Not bad. Okay, let's start with the texture work. So I'm going to grab this yellow over here and work with a sort of looser brush. So it's a softer brush, so it doesn't look the same as the others. There we go. Do 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 do. There we go. So that's the sketch detail for the helmet. Let's go for our other reference. So we need some here. Go. Side. Yes, a tiny bit more so I can take a better look at it. There we go. This one. Like this. There we go. And here or here, to small ones like this. Yes. You. There we go. There we go. Down there. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Part's done. That's part's done. We need the details in the shoulder armor. So looks like I have to add more. Right. There we go. There we go. Yep. Okay, there it is. And let's go. So here, there we go. And I need to see the legs. All horizontal stripes mostly for the legs. Okay. Go. There we go. Yes. 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 And this. There we go. And we need blue for the shoes. There we go. Okay. That's all the yellow jacket texture? Really? Huh. Okay, let's see in my reference the spheres. Let's add the spheres. There we go. The nano marbles. Let's grab 3 of the nano marbles. You paste. Oh, it's getting cold. I gotta get my cats and myself inside fast. I don't want to catch a cold this close to my birthday. Paste. Okay. So these are my 3 nano marbles. Oh wait, is that the web shooter design? Oh, it's the web shooter. I just noticed the web shooter here. It needs 2 holes and a couple more elements. So let's grab this here, move it here, add the other here, and another here, another here, one like this, one like this. Okay, comfortable with this. I need to add for this one, though. There we go. Okay, where was I? Marbles. Yeah, I'm not losing my marbles. Let's go over here with them and position them on top of my previous spheres. One size fits all, so that should work. Over here. You're going over there. Oh, why am I dragging all of them? Well, I just went to drag one. Ah. Silly me. I was actually working with 3 layers at the same time. There we go. So you 3 are the marbles. Marbles. And you're going here. There we go. Okay, so we have the 3 marbles. And now all we need is that nightmarish web texture. The web pattern. Let's see a reference again. Okay, let's try making a pattern that's close to that. And then we'll just incorporate it into our design. Let's use 5. Like this. And then just connect it the old Spidey way. There we go. And once we have the basic pattern, we will fuse it with the other. We'll multiply it and fuse it with itself So we can make a bigger pattern that can cover everything we need to be covered. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Up, up. Now this, I can fuse it with this, which can be fused with this, and then with this, and this, this, and this. I think that's all we need. Web pattern. And let's move down here. Boop. And move it close to the parts where we know the pattern will be needed. Mostly stuff like this. Perhaps it's a tiny bit of a turn over there. Yeah. This could work. I mean, it's supposed to be only on the sort of maroon side. Yes. And only on the shirt, I think. See? Yeah, it's only on the shirt and on the base of the pants. So, oh, there we go. I'll take off the line art. I'll only select with a very low opacity. There we go. These parts where I know I'll be needing it. I won't be needing it over here. So this is the helmet and the dreads. Oh, I also need to color the dreads a different color. But okay, first of all, I'll duplicate this web pattern. There we go. And just erase the rest. There we go. And now, welcome back, line art. There we go. Yeah, that saved us a lot of problems and trouble. But I still need to color the dreads properly. Let's see, what color did the other artists use? Let's go with this one, maybe. Over here. I mean, there's been trouble. Come on, just let me color pick this. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And line art's back. And our dreads are getting colored. Let's use larger size. There we go. Do, 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 do. We need a difference in color so we can understand where the hair begins and the mask ends. I mean, where the hair ends and the mask begins. And you know what? The web texture I did, I'm going to use it for the background as well. You'll see what I mean. There we go. Do, 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 do. Web pattern. Get it bigger. And a proper orientation. That works for us. Something like this. There we go. Let's draw it through the background. And of course, we're going to add some dark, broody background. Let's pick or maroon and fill it with it. But then let's invert it. Well, maybe not invert it. Perhaps what we need is just change its hue a lot and make it darker and more saturated. Well, not that much saturated, like this. This works for me, and the web pattern is going to go white. There we go. And I can do it like this and lower the opacity like this, and maybe get it out of focus a bit as well. There we go. The web pattern needs some autofocus by itself. Some Gaussian blur, not that much. Let's lower it a tiny bit as well. Like this. And we'll throw a bit of glow, white glow behind it. Not that much. Lower, way lower. Top. And let's put some black below. See if I put this behind the webs. Not bad. Top. No. We do need it below though. Duplicate. More. Just doesn't get better. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I think I can work with this. I can still add a little something else here. Let's see. Yeah, just like this works for me. Yeah. Okay, now all I need is the highlights and shadows. It's like a purple glow. Let's go with the purple glow. Although there's a red glow version as well. Smaller. Green. A bit closer. smaller. Oh. Oh. Okay. That works for me. Oh, we also have the palettes here. This need some highlight love as well. There we go. Here. There we go. Okay. And now that's what's on top of the line art. Let's go below the line art and use shadows, multiply mode, and highlights. Oh man, it's getting real cold here. Eh? Still sunny in Philadelphia. Well, just one person looking at this at the moment. Oh man. I get it. It's not the best of times to be watching streams. Here we go. Okay, let's go with a very general version of all of this. Save just in case. Let's purge as well. I'm trying to aim for some backlight, so I'm going to cover most of him with shadows. And then I'll work in the light. Big eraser and a low opacity. There we go. And now let's use smaller brush for the very specific shading details. Go smoothly. This is going smoothly. I could use some smoothie. It's really, really cold, so better to stay away from smoothies at all. Go. Yep. There you go. Doop, 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 doop. I actually need to use this on multiply mode so I can. There we go. Get more shadows where I want them to be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, 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 yep. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. There we go. Yep. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Yes, I'm liking this. Yes. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. There we go. Mm-hmm. Here, brush here. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm going silent. I just started focusing on the details too much. Feel free to comment and say I suck or stuff. Anything helps, so I know what I'm doing. And know if I'm actually speaking properly. I need to practice my English. Okay. Oh, not that much. Oh, the shoe. Didn't mind the shoe as much as I should. Let's go mind the shoe. There we go, shoe. My favorite Chim Pokemon, shoe. I gotta buy, chimpo, come on. ¿Estás bien, gordo? This works for me. Now I need. Wait. Okay, now this works. Now it's a highlight time. Do 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 do. Ursula, remember what I said about my cat scratching my DVD collection? He's at it again. Ursula. Both my cats are inside, so I'll take that as a sign that I need to close all the windows because it's freaking cold. Do 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 do. See. Do 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 do. So what I'm doing right now is just using white for all the highlights. I'll eventually change it into the overlay mode. That way it melts with the colors below into brighter versions of them. Do 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 do. Very close to down, guys. Fellas, pals. Do do do. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dee 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 dee. Perhaps I should change to another song. This loop is starting to stick to me way too much. Here and modes overlay. But actually, I did like how much white was in the previous one, so let's duplicate that layer. Yeah, and just use my eraser to tune it down in the middle. Like this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Now some excelente. Muchas gracias. Now I'm just going to use some burn and dodge at the moment. Oh, I'm using dodge right now. Here, dodge there, dodge and dodge there and everywhere. Okay. And gonna use now burn. Smaller. Do some. There we go. Burn, 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 burn. And here. I think this might be done. Creo que esto ya estaría listo. A ver. Vamos a verlo así aislado. Un poquito del resto de las cosas que hemos hecho. A ver si se lee bien. Capaz tengo que poner un poquito de brillo blanco abajo para separarle el pie. A ver. Todo blanco abajo. Algo así. There we go. Ursula. Saving. Okay. Sí, creo que ya firmita y estamos, ¿no? Aunque capaz bajamos un poquito las sombras. Algo así. Ahí va. De esa manera lo veo bien. That gets a nice read out of me. At least for the time being. The web. Forgot about the web. This one's easy. Oops. Exia, ¿qué estás haciendo? No, man. You know how... Exia. You know how one of my cats keeps scratching my DVD collection? My other cat keeps scratching and throwing my... What's the word? My books. Exia. Exia. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Por qué hace frío? Okay. And let's create a corte, multiply, lower the opacity. Úrsula. Úrsula. No seas malo. Dale, come. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to duplicate these layers, merge them, take up the other, release. Now let's add some nice filters, some motion blur probably. ¿Qué te pasa, niña? Radial blur, maybe? How does this work? This doesn't. Motion blur. There we go. Not that much though. Actually, let's duplicate this and give the motion blur to one of them. Let's take motion blur. I need the motion blur. Go. Now what we're going to do is erase the motion blur for the part that's most in front. There we go. And let's erase the part that's most in the back. Exia! Buscar cosas para tirar. Vos querés ser el centro de atención y merecés ser el centro de atención, pero no podés estar haciendo eso siempre. ¿Sabes? Close. Again. Duplicar. Now let's add, yes, a little Gaussian blur, very little. There we go. Exia. Nunca es mala. Ya casi termino. And now let's add some white on top of this. This. Okay, more white and dark. There we go. That works for me. Maybe let's see it like this. Exia. Guarda lechona. Yeah, no, like this. Save all of this at the same time. Stretch it a little bit like this. There we go. Tiny bit like this. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. Save. Te veo, niña. Te veo, gorda lechona. ¿Qué quieres, gorda lechona? ¿Qué quieres, gorda lechona? And just a small extra thing I wanted to try. Just to see if... No. Soportable, mi gatita. Yeah. Just a small extra thing. Okay, now just my signature and this will be done. Let's put it over here. Wait. Exia. ¿Cómo estás rompiendo todo, che? No rompas cosas. God keeps breaking stuff. Breaking stuff. Let's go. We're here. Yeah. Works well here. Maybe one more thing. A little white on top, little black below. Exia. No rompas cosas. No me rompas las cosas, niña. Te voy a tener para actuar para que hagas todos esos maulliditos en la película. Sería genial. ¿Me dejas? Mamá. Bueno. Muy bien. Vamos a borrar un poquito de esto acá. Bien. Ahora sí me convence. Qué hincha parte que estoy, ¿eh? No me cuelgo. No me termino de colgar. No termino de terminar. De la opacidad. Ahí está. Listo. Save. Okay. Thanks. Thank you everyone for watching this. It's been fun. You'll probably get to see this on my social media. So look around for Optimus Prino and you'll get to see this. Si quieren ver el resultado final, muchas gracias por haber estado acá. Va a estar en todas mis redes sociales, DeviantArt, Instagram y demás. Como Optimus Prino busquen y me van a encontrar. Así que gracias por el aguante y nos estamos viendo.